Welcome back, friends. It's your friend LEDZ. Today we are going to be talking about the Pearl Sleek razor, but the improved one. Now this razor was launched about two and a half months ago, and I think they started selling it as well to customers. They sent it to a few reviewers, and let's just say it had massive design flaws and it shouldn't have even been into production. But look guys, here is the improved version where Pearl have supposedly fixed the issues with the razor. So I'm going to take you through my views on the razor and whether they've really fixed it, whether they've not. So let's have a look and you tell me what do you think about the razor. Stay tuned. So guys, they've sent me this improved version which is with the stand. Now the specifications of the stand, the razor, I'm going to put it up on the screen so you can have a look, go through it. 84 grams is the weight of the actual razor, so it's pretty nice and hefty. You basically twist the bottom and the head. It's a two-piece razor, so the head sort of swirls out and then you can place the blade in here. Now they have the older version or the original version which had a design flaw, the exact same mechanism as you can see in here, but what they were missing is these knobs in the corner which essentially just hold the blade in place. So I'm going to show you how you can just place the blade in there. Hopefully you can see it. So the blade sits in easily now and there's barely any adjustments you've got to make. And it comes with 20 Silver Max blades that are already sliced into half. And then to put it back in, now, before I put the head back in, I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to put that blade flush, but I don't know if you can still see. There's this gap I can see on the side. So they fixed the issue where the blade doesn't move at all. Like it wouldn't move upwards if I try to pull it. So that's definitely fixed. But they've got the edges a bit too tight in there, and that gives a slight curve or a bend to the blade. Now honestly, I would have completely missed it, but I posted it on socials in one of the groups that I'm part of that, you know, guys, if you're into wet shaving, you should definitely check out the page on Facebook. It's called Shave Dad. I'll show you the logos on the screen here. Now the group is run by Jerry and he's awesome. Like he'll post giveaways every now and then, and it's a group that promotes a lot of wet shaving stuff. So if you want to learn more about wet shaving, or if you've got questions about wet shaving, or just want to have fun with people's SOTDs, SOTNs or whatever, go check it out. It's a pretty cool page. Now back to what I was saying. So I posted this on the group, and one of the members of Shave Dad, who is Rob, mentioned that, you know, there should be like a bend or a curve in the blade. And when I started paying attention to it, I really tried about 4 different blades just to make sure maybe if the blade had something off. So I obviously tried the Silver Max blade first, and it did show a slight bend, but when I put it back in, there's no issues whatsoever. Okay, so and it sits flat. I tried a Derby blade. The Derby blade had a pretty significant gap on the sides, and when I put the top cap on, the blade did have a slight curve to it. I was not willing to take the chance to shave with that blade, even though I don't think that it would have been an issue, but it's my face and I'm not going to take a chance with my face. The next blade I tried on it and I didn't shave with it yet. So this is going to be my first shave with the razor. The next blade I tried was a Schick blade. and the shake blade actually sat nice and flush. It still had a very tiny gap with it. Wasn't perfect, but it was okay. And then I thought, before I shave with the Silver Max that came with the razor, which as you can see sits nice and flush, I tried the single edge razor that I think is the best single edge razor, which I shouldn't compare by any means because the budget is basically chalk and cheese. All right, so this is a budget razor, and the razor I'm talking about is the leaf razor. And I tried the blades that come with the leaf razor, and even those had a little bit of a gap in there. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use the blade that came with the razor, and that was the Silver Max blades. So we will now go check out the shave that we get with this razor, right? So the software we're using for today's shave, guys, is the Noble Order 2 Kings soap, because I want to stick with something I like. The aftershave also is going to be the same from Noble Order 2 Kings, one of my favorite scent soaps. And I'm using Pearl's Zebra brush along with, this is like my first proper shaving bowl that they've sent me, and I've kept everything loaded up, ready to go. So we're gonna get shaving straight away, okay? Right, so I'm all loaded up and ready to go. Wish me luck. All right, first pass is going to be with the grain. So the growth also on my face is a little heavy, by the way. So guys, that's taking care of 4 or 5 days worth growth, no problems. So far so good. There is absolutely no clogging whatsoever. So this is a good alternative for someone who is moving from cartridge razors, wants a razor on a budget. So that's something that I like about single edge razors. They are razors that offer the ease and convenience of a cartridge razor, but the shave of a safety razor. So they are the perfect in-betweens. I'm pretty sure there's a fair few spots that I've missed. So I'm going to go with another pass with the razor. All right, so that's the first pass done. I was more focused on my face and the blade and the razor. So the Skeptics pass is sort of done. I'm now going to go just with a fine tooth. and just go cross grain. Because I missed the upper part of the mustache area as well, because that's a bit of a tricky spot for me. I don't think I can shave there. Oh, actually could. Okay, that's not bad. So it gets in nice and easy in tricky spots as well. Okay, that's a good shave under the nose area. Some extra bonus points for that. It doesn't feel really smooth when you're gliding it on your face though. Or maybe I've got to get used to the angle. Yeah, with the grain just goes nice and smooth. But when it was like a bumpy cheek, it just wasn't as smooth. Okay. I've got mixed thoughts about this. Or maybe my mind's just playing tricks, because the first version was a bit of a shocker. Okay. Okay, that's definitely a nice shave. A good 2-pass. So technically a 2-pass shave is enough, but I'm going against my instincts here and go for the pass against the grain, and hopefully I'm still alive after. Okay. This is making me nervous, man. Shouldn't. Yeah, you've shaved with a single edge before, buddy. It's not that bad. It definitely felt real. Ooh. The shave felt rough, but man, my skin has never felt this smooth here. That's awesome. Okay. Now this area, guys, that was against the grain because the hair growth is upwards. Just that part of my face. It's really doing a good job. It's rough in some patches, and some parts it's like really smooth. That tugged like a cartridge razor, wow. But man, the result is pretty cool. I don't know, Pearl, if you guys are watching it, let me know, was my angle wrong or what? I mean, I'm getting a good shave out of it. It just doesn't feel as comfortable as the rest of my face. See, like that just worked really smooth. Okay. And okay, so aftershave, like I mentioned, 2 Kings from Noble Order. Yep, needs a little bit of cleaning after you're done with the shave, just like every other razor. So you will find hair in there. Make sure you run it under the tap, put the blade away, and I'll leave it for drying. All right. So what are my thoughts about the razor? I don't know how I felt about going against the grain with this, because man, I was really nervous, and I'm not sure if it was my angle, but the shave in here while I was shaving felt quite rough. But I have to say the shave is really clean, like the results really good. Apart from the drag in these areas, just in here in these patches, like I literally felt like I was shaving with a cartridge razor while I was shaving there. I think the rest of the face was pretty smooth. And I think this razor is more so aimed for people that are nervous to move to safety razors from cartridge razors. So the design flaw that has been fixed has definitely kept the blade in place. So I'm going to show you the blade part again. So that's all magnets in there. So the blade definitely sits there nice and tight, all right? Thanks to those, you know, hinges in there in the corner that were missing in the first version, or the faulty version, so to say. And they've still got those magnets in there that sit there and hold the blade, and then you've got those hinges on the corner. So problem solved. But the problem really is that the first version has gotten me, and no doubt many other people, so skeptical about this razor. I think this is an important message, I think, you know, to not just Pearl, but every other manufacturer that makes products. These are shaving products. Clearly you're dealing with sharp blades that go in there in people's faces. I don't know about other reviewers, but I'm using this as a customer and making reviews so other people that watch the video could use as a source to understand if this product is for them or not. So I'm not your guinea pig. Do not send me a product that's not finished. Do your testing, run all the testing you need to do on the planet, but you need to ensure that the blade sits in there. That's the basic thing a razor needs to do. And Pearl, this is not a dig at you, okay? Look, you guys fixed the issue, you guys took ownership. I remember a couple of months ago, the faulty version was still on the way and thankfully did not make to me in time for whatever reason. But I remember sending them an email which was a little strongly worded, just because of the things I started hearing about the razor and things I heard about customer service from Pearl, which from the looks of it has changed. Now, guys, I'm not associated by or with Pearl. I'm not getting money to make this video. This video is literally me using this razor as a customer, okay? Pearl's asked me to, they've sent me a few other things. I will do reviews with those, and I'll leave a link about their customer service if you need to be in touch with them, or if you need to get in touch with them. They were nice enough to send it to me, so I'm sharing it with you guys. If you have any questions, hit them up directly. But guys, if you're a company, do not send a product for review if it's not finished, if it's not done 110% on its testing, especially not shaving gear. Okay. On that note, what it does really is you fix the issue build. So you've got these hinges in there that hold the blade, but now what that has done is gotten people skeptical. I know, I have never sat with a razor and just played along with things on a razor and then gone, man, is this, razor even safe to shave with? And after about like 15-20 minutes of playing with it, making sure the parts are not moving, that's when I did my first shave with it today on camera. I've honestly never had, like a first aid box next to me while I was shaving. Now that's purely happened not because I don't believe in second chances, but it raises doubts in people's minds and people's heads. So bottom line, you could have done this, just sold it as a finished product now rather than rush into a product launch 3 months ago. So get your R&D right, do it well. Pearl, you copped it on the chin. So good on you guys for doing it. I hope you continue taking feedback from your customers and just go in the right direction from here. But for a budget single edge razor, I think this is a good one to go with, guys. Look, again, like I said, this blade that came with the razor, which is the Silver Max blade, does not curve, does not bend with the cap on. I am going to try 3 or 4 different blades and keep you guys updated on my socials. Like I said, I'm on a few shave groups. Shave Dad's one of them. Aussie Wetshaving Enablement is the other one. And then I have Wetshavers of India. So these are the 3 channels that are my top 3 that basically are my go-to, and I keep posting on these more regularly. Of course, I'm a part of a lot of different channels as well, but these are like the ones that I'm mostly on. So definitely go check out these pages, guys. I will put a link for these pages in the description below as well. So my final thoughts on the Pearl Sleek razor. It's a decent looking budget single edge razor. It's obviously not the best single edge razor on the planet or in the market in general, but this is a good option for someone who is new into the shaving world with safety razors, who is transitioning from cartridge razors to safety razors, because it does give you the feel of a cartridge razor, but shaves like a safety razor. Now, this was by far my least confident shave I've had with any razor, and that's purely because of the history of the previous version of this razor. So that's the video about the Sleek, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are about the razor in the comment section below. Like I said, if you want to reach out to Pearl, there's info on them in the bio on the video, so you can hit them up directly. But let me know what your thoughts are. It's your friend Ali DZ signing off. I'll see you in another video, another review. As usual, you know what to do in the meantime. Stay safe and stay classy.